know it.
Woo! Well, damn. That's a promo right there. Jeez, man. Wow. That is a damn promo right there. That was fantastic. As much as people want to hate on MJF in the ring, I know a lot of people, most of the people in the chat room are not very critical of him inside that ring. I know he got a lot of shit from the botched, whatever that crossroads, but other than that, MJF right now is probably, I would say, above Baron Corbin as the best heel in wrestling. This guy gets so much legit heat, and not only that, but when he speaks on the microphone, you listen. And I'm with Bob Aruski. I haven't really noticed. I know Rhodes has one, but I haven't noticed it in quite some time. Maybe he worked on it to get a little bit better, but MJF was holding no punches last night. He gave it his all last night on that microphone. Crowd hated him, chanted. I think for the first a minute he tried to talk, they had to blare out the cuss words that the crowd was chanting at him.
That was Jericho.
No, was it Jericho? I thought it was MJF as well.
No, it was Jericho at the beginning. He's like, "Come on, will you stop cursing?" or something like that.
Was it Jericho? I swore he did it too for MJF, but I could be mistaken.
I don't remember because I kept hearing like these little cutouts. I'm like, what's going on? And Jericho like, can you guys shut up? You not curse.
But wow, that promo was absolutely fantastic. I have no complaints on it at all. I thought MJF did fantastic. Definitely has me very, 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 very intrigued in this match right now. Whenever it happens, probably at the pay-per-view. What was your thoughts on this, Dave?
I'm not one of these big MJF stands like everyone else is. Okay. So I mean, I don't really see it. I mean, if you said he's better than Corbin, everyone loves MJF though. To say but everyone loves the guy. Everyone said he's the best heel in AEW. He's the only reason I watch AEW. And you said he's better than Corbin. Well, everyone hates Baron Corbin. No one says he's the reason I watch SmackDown. They say they hate it. So to me, I don't know. I would put Corbin above that part of it, but I'm just not really one of those guys who are in love with MJF. I don't even think everyone's saying that was the greatest promo ever.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, but it was a good promo.
That's what everyone said.
I thought it was really good.
And everyone was freaking out that he made fun of Cody's list. Everyone was, that was too far. On Twitter and stuff. I'm like, really?
That's what we live in a sensitive nation now where back in the day.
Why? Because I gotta love everything.
Yep, you gotta love everything, Dave. Everything.
Yeah, that's the AEW. I can't say anything critical about that. I like everything. Everything was perfect.
I thought the promo was pretty good. Yes, Wardlow in the background, just sitting there. Him and Hager is one of the best. Moose's lisp, yes. I can hear that one very, very well. Cody, I think, worked on it a little bit to hide it a little bit. I mean, how many great promo givers in years have been not so good in wrestling? A lot. Very, very true. That is a very, very true statement there. So you're not into this storyline, I guess? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the storyline's okay. I mean, it's obvious it's going to go either Cody's career or he can never wrestle again or something. That's what's going to be the story.
Maybe it's like I got on the line, put Brandy on the line,
Yeah, of course. I hate AEW. That's right. I hate AEW because I don't like nothing in AEW. Okay.
Exactly. I'm going to start listening closer now that he said that. It says truth and loyalty. If I was Cody, I would be worried about his wife Brandy keep taking off her skirt of all. Yes, yeah. She likes to show off a lot. Give up his EVP role on air. That's another one. You gotta probably assume that MJF is gonna throw a lot of crazy stipulations at Cody, just so Cody will agree to the match.
If Cody does want to agree to where he'll give up his in-ring or on-air thing so we can focus on just being the backstage booker guy. Because Cody probably doesn't feel like he needs to be on TV every week and that he could just do the backstage.
The dude has the most dramatic entrance in AEW. And you're going to tell me he has He comes up from the fucking stage all slow and pops out and has fireworks flying everywhere. Like
Okay, but
his
so does everyone
entrance is
else.
so nobody has the entrance like Cody Rhodes.
Everyone has fireworks.
No, but the entrance. I'm talking about how dramatic it is. You have the music playing, and then he slowly rises up, and then his music hits, then the
You're
fireworks.
telling me that if Cody was off air for like say like 2 or 3 months, it would hurt the show?
I don't know necessarily if it would hurt the show, but I do feel like Cody still needs to be involved. I don't think he needs to be strictly backstage. Like a guy like Dustin Rhodes, I feel like he doesn't need to be wrestling. Even though he can still wrestle, I feel like there's no need for him to be in a feud with Jake Hager. You know, I feel like he's more of a guy that should be more handling the backstage stuff. Cody can still go in the ring. He's still young, still has a lot of potential. He's in his prime. Why would he keep that away from people? Because he's one of the top stars in AEW as well.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but it also comes to the point. Well, MJF already screwed him out of his world title shot. What else would mean so much more to him? There's nothing else.
His spot, his probably. It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
In-ring career. I mean, his in-ring wrestling career would.
His dog. Maybe
he's gonna take his dog.
He's gonna take his dog. Who knows? I don't know. It's gonna. MJF is going to add some crazy stipulations.
But what would be more personal, or what would mean more to Cody than not being able to come out there and wrestle every week? Then if he loses MJF, he can't wrestle anymore. Be out there. He
can't get a title shot, so he might as well.
Yeah, I know.
Put that
What would be bigger
than
that? What would be bigger than that? Yeah. So he already lost his world. Can't ever get a world title shot, at least right now. Or does that change because it's a new year? So I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point. Speaking of WWE after the bell, how about Paige talked about that the women's division needed more screen time outside of the Four Horsewomen, because the Four Horsewomen are getting too far on this too much airtime on the screen. I can't disagree with her on that. I don't want Cody to give up his EVP role that easily, says Noob. Make MJF a EVP. I'm pretty sure one of those stipulations will be added to the match. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I thought the promo was excellent. Dave, not so much. But hey, that's why if we agreed on everything, the show would be fucking boring. So I'm glad that
because I hate AEW, so yeah.
Dave is the one that hates AEW, everybody. So just remember.
I guess the one stipulation to me doesn't seem as important would be to say if Cody loses to MJF, he has to kiss the ring. But
I would see that being a stipulation as well. Or maybe he has to kiss the ring. He has to kiss the ring to get a match as well. That could always be one too.
Yeah, that could be a stipulation. Yeah.
So we'll see. He said in Jacksonville he'll give these stipulations. So that's January 1st. So next week will be their last live tapings until 2020. So again, AEW going all out next week as